It's Halloween! Which means we've gotten to number 1 in our countdown of the macabre. And today we are talking about Edgar Allan Poe. But first, sweets. Because it's Halloween. Don't you love Halloween sweets? Oh! It had guns inside and it exploded in my mouth! You know what's great about Halloween this year? Actually, it's not that great. It's great for me. There are no trick-or-treaters because of the pandemic. It means I get to keep all the sweets. No, you didn't come here to watch me eat. You came here to find out who's the last person to die in our macabre list of the countdown. Right? Whatever I think this video series is. All of us have died in weird and mysterious ways. That's how I should have been saying it. In the last 9 videos I've been saying some clumsy sentence. Yes, right. Mr. Poe. He's dead. He died a long time ago. Now, Poe, inventor of the detective genre, writer of macabre stories like The Pit and the Pendulum. Wait, was that him? I don't know. Let's have a look. Okay, he did write The Pit and the Pendulum. Thank God. The Complete Tales and Poems. Yes, he famously wrote The Raven. I think that's what people will most notably know him for. Interesting fact about that. The Raven originally was a parrot. That's what he originally wrote. I think the way people imagine Edgar Allan Poe would be very different if that the Raven knocking was a. I think people would think of Edgar Allan Poe very differently if it was a raven and not a parrot. I mean, if it was a parrot and not a raven. Edgar Allan Poe. Do you want to know something really weird about him? He married his 13-year-old cousin, Virginia. So that's disgusting. But let's talk about his death. And it is the weirdest death. Probably one of the weirder deaths of all time. He was straightening his life out. A few months before he died, he signed up to basically the Sons of Temperance. I think it was Sons of Temperance. It was their version of Alcoholics Anonymous. He was getting straight, man. So it was very odd when the way he died. Just looking for my notes. So here's what happened. On the 27th of September, 1849, Edgar Allan Poe set off from Richmond, Virginia to Philadelphia to edit a collection of poems by a fellow poet named Mrs. St. Leon Loud. But he never made it to his destination. After being missing for 6 days, he was found half unconscious in a gutter wearing soiled clothes that were not his own. Nobody ever found out what happened to him in those missing 6 days. It is a complete mystery, even now. He was on his way to his fellow poet's house to edit these poems, and then gone, missing. Just like the world just swallowed him up and spat him back out, wearing somebody else's clothes, out of his mind, delirious. And he remained delirious for 3 days, and he was having visual hallucinations before he just died. The day before his death, he called out for Reynolds, but the person to whom that name belonged was never found. They never found out who Reynolds was, never found out whose clothes they were, never found out why he was delirious. He just went missing, went mad, and died. A fitting end to one of our darkest authors. Happy Halloween, folks. Thanks for sticking with me during this Advent calendar of the Macabre to mark Halloween, the greatest holiday of the year. Now, go and eat candy, watch some horror movies, and get scared senseless. Until next time, subscribe. I'll see you again.